Hey, y'all doing? It's Rob Burnham here, Preacher Man R&B, in this episode of Retro Land Comments. This time I'm doing another episode of movie reviews. This time I'm doing Star Wars Episode 8. Vibes on this movie is Rey is trying to get Luke Skywalker to train her, and halfway throughout this movie, she keeps following him around while he's doing his day-to-day routine, and finally, what happens is that he finally decides to train her. And the reason he does this is because for some reason or another, through the Force, he knows he has to train her. I can't remember exactly what happened, but he starts training her, and then something happens and she finds out the truth or whatever, and she tells Luke if she goes to Ben Solo that he will be able to turn to the light. And Luke is trying to convince her not to do this, but she goes and does it anyway. And after this, Luke is going to destroy the Jedi text and burn the sacred tree. And then Master Yoda's Force Ghost shows up, and Master Yoda talks to Luke, and then Luke decides not to do it, but Master Yoda uses the Force to have lightning strike the tree and burn the text and the tree. And Master Yoda tells Luke that Rey knows everything that she needs to know, and them text and the tree wasn't going to help her learn anything else. And what else is happening is Finn and Rose, this new character that we meet in this movie, they're going to try to find the code breaker, and they find them, but before they could talk to him, they get arrested, and they meet this guy in prison who is also a code breaker, and he helps them break the code. But when he does, a code of the First Order tracker that tracks in hyperspace or whatever, he turns on them, and after this, they are able to escape and go with the Resistance, and the Resistance is trying to escape the First Order's grasp this whole movie. They're, like I said, they're being tracked in hyperspace, and they can't get away because of the tracker. And what happens is the new leader that takes over for Leia, because Leia is knocked out because the bridge gets shot and she gets launched into space, but she uses the Force to bring herself back and keep himself from dying in space. And what happens is their plan is to have everybody on the cargo ships to this nearby planet that used to be a rebel base or whatever. And this starts happening, but the First Order knows that they're doing this, and they start shooting them. Well, just a little bit of the Resistance gets to this planet, and the First Order follows. Well, Luke winds up using the Force to be a projection of himself, and he lures Kylo Ren in because he knows Kylo Ren's anger is not going to let Kylo Ren have any focus except for Luke Skywalker. And this gives the Resistance time to escape with the help of Rey, and they're able to escape. And after Luke does this distraction, this move was so powerful, it pretty much his life force, he winds up dying and going into the Force. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Other than that, that's all that really happened. My question for y'all is, now that Luke has died, what's going to happen with that? As always, Rob Burnham, make sure you put your mind on to sign out. Guys, be awesome. It's been another episode of Retro Land Comments. See you next time.